Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Antimatter Skyblock. I'm joined, of course, by the one, the only. It's Janky Nick. How you doing, man?
Hello, man. What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another Nick and Rick live stream.
Yeah.
It is the 1st of April 2022, also known as the month of my birthday, Isaac.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget this. Your birthday is on. I should know this, Nick. I've known you for a decade now. Your birthday is April.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
3rd.
Oh, you always say 3rd.
Is it the 1st?
It's the 22nd.
22nd. I always think 20. I was thinking in my head 23rd or 21st. Gosh, dang it.
Yeah. See, everyone always thinks April 23rd, man. I don't know what it is about 23rd.
Have you checked your birth certificate, man? Are you sure it's not the 23rd?
Maybe I've got it wrong, man. maybe I've got it incorrect.
I think you're April fooling me, man. I think you change it every year just to mess with me.
So I actually add one every year, Isaac. So actually this year it's April 24th because I turned 24th. Sorry, Rick. I meant Rick.
I was gonna say I was about to question who the heck you're talking to, man.
Yeah. Well, so I know yours, Rick, because I've got it wrong enough times in the past as well. It's
when's mine, man?
It's 11/11, 2011.
That's not
Isn't
the case.
it?
That was the Skyrim release, but that's no, my birthday is not 2011. I can confirm I am not 11
because
years
11
old.
years old. He started gaming on caffeine when he was born.
That's true. 11, and I'm now 11. Wow.
I mean,
time to be alive.
I know, right? Yeah, it's pretty good time to be alive. It's just generally, man. I mean, you know, everyone's in good health. There's no, the global peace has been achieved. Inflation is at an all-time low. Energy is really cheap.
That's true. Yeah. We've transitioned fully to renewables, so energy is super cheap.
Yeah, The Earth is full of sunshine and rainbows, Isaac.
Yeah.
The polar bears are singing and dancing in the rain. Oh wait, hold on a second. What?
Yeah,
they're singing and dancing in the rain. Oh no, I think that's what we don't want, Isaac.
Oh no, wait. Is it acid rain?
Oh no,
stop. No, jeez. Please.
Oh no.
Oh,
Shut it off.
It's all crumbling.
Shut it off. Oh, hey everybody, welcome back.
Modern Minecraft, man.
Modern Minecraft. We can fly. Rick
we can almost fly together. Nick.
Yes.
So between streams, Rick, have gone ahead and built out this lower platform. I've copied your design, Nick, from the upper body of the base and kind of duplicated that down here with these wonderful, luscious arcane base block pillars.
I love them,
I think do look quite swanky.
Yeah, they look great.
Myself. And I've also added 2 more of these water mills. We made 2 in the last episode, Nick. That does mean that right now, for some reason, well, I say for some reason, I'm not quite sure where. We're now using 3 grid power passively. Like, we're using 1 more than we were last stream passively.
Right.
I know that one of that grid power is the stack upgrade. Like over here, I have a stack upgrade in this transfer pipe. If I take that out, we're now still using 2 passively. I have no idea where that 2 grid power is being used. And so unfortunately, Nick, we do have 64 grid power, but effectively we've got 61 because 3 of it's being used, which means I can fly. But then if you try fly, I'm going to get dropped. Right?
Okay. Like we both drop. Then like that, if I try and fly.
Oh.
Yeah.
You fly. And then if I fly,
and then we both drop out of the sky.
Right.
Okay. So if one of us wants to April Fool the other Isaac while they're flying, just try and fly. And then that'll be it. So so I guess we just need like 1 more of these bad boys, right? 1 more of these water mills to achieve greatness.
I think so. Like you do get diminishing returns after 64 grid power from water wheels. So I think if we add the 5th water wheel, I think every water wheel in the system gets a 33% reduction.
Oh God! It's like bloody taxes, man. What the hell?
It's bad. Yeah.
So you're saying if we go above the threshold, we actually end up just not in no better position, Isaac? Basically.
Yeah, it's worse than regular tax, right?
Oh,
people don't know. People tend to misunderstand how regular tax works in terms of progressive taxation. But in this case, when you go over the limit, all of your previous earnings are
actually deducted instead of just what's above the threshold, right? Yeah, right. Okay, I see.
So that means that it'd be 16 multiplied by 0.77, right? That's like a 33%. Sorry, 6.7. My bad.
Yeah.
7, which is like 10.8 multiplied by 5 would give us 54 grid power. So I think I could be wrong, but I think we do actually lose grid power by putting the 5th one down.
So we're currently producing
64.
64, right?
Which is the maximum you can produce with a watermill before you start to get diminishing returns. Right?
I see. Can we create a lava mill, Isaac?
Like maybe. I've already made the watermill, Nick.
All right, you've already.
And
got
also,
it.
who's
Okay.
Isaac? You're so bad at this.
Sorry, Rick. At what point do we stop, Isaac? This is meant to stop after midday, Isaac. Sorry, Rick. God damn it. I'm so bad.
Oh, such a terrible. So bad.
Dear God.
I told you, this is why I said, Nick, that we actually should change it. You should become Rick and I should be Nick. Right?
Yeah, that'll be easier for me, Nick. Okay, here we go.
If
Rick.
I do, we'll figure this out. Oh no, we are generating 74, so it looks like potentially this is fine.
Okay, try and fly.
Yeah, no, we both can fly. Yeah. So it's interesting though, because it only says 7% efficiency loss. So it does affect all of them. If you look at all of them, they are all taking a 7% efficiency loss.
Yeah.
But if you type in watermill and then hold shift, it talks about the progressive efficiency loss. It says 64 to 128 is 33%. So I'm not quite sure why it's only 7%. Maybe it is only 33 after 64.
Yeah, and then that equates to 7% across all of them.
Yeah, maybe it's only the extra, the last 16 that is taxed.
Yeah.
Potentially. Anyway, it doesn't matter, Nick. The good news is that we have creative flight for
Yes, which is very nice, Isaac. It's very nice because, sorry, Rick, because it means we can fight the Ender Dragon.
It does,
Rick.
yeah.
I need like an audible warning every time I get it wrong. Like a what's this? This lovely tree doing on top of here? It's a palm tree. Oh, this is
palladium. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you got this last time, didn't you, Rick?
I did, Rick.
I've got a interesting weapon, Isaac. Rick.
Oh.
To fight the end dragon, Rick.
Right.
So they are, Rick, these EFLNs. Do you remember these throwable TNTs?
I do remember those. Yeah, that sounds like an ESPN spin-off, like a rip-off brand. You know what I mean?
Yes.
EFLN.
You go to Aldi and try and buy an ESPN subscription. You get EFLN instead.
Let's go through, man. I've got my overworld kick.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, I've got mine as well. Maybe I should stick mine in the system just in case. Oh, no, it's all right. I'm just coming through.
I did forget that I'm going to do a quick slash home.
Oh, yeah.
We should really get a bow and arrow, right? For the,
yes. There's I've got a bow on me, and there are some arrows in the system for you, Rick.
Okay.
But also take some EFLNs, man, because these serve the same purpose, right? Except for they're explosive.
It sounds like an ESPN ripoff, Nick, but it also sounds like an MLM ripoff. Like, am I gonna end up with like 10,000 gallons of face cream in my basement that I can't sell?
I mean,
my skin will be luminous.
Whatever ends up in your basement is not my prerogative. Oh my God, Rick, they're so effective. Get yourself some EFLNs. They're bloody brilliant.
Okay, let me go get some EFLNs.
These are OP AF. You go straight through the cage, and just I think we've done it. As in, like we've got all of the pillars, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna throw these at the at ED.
ED. Oh gosh, we're creating quite the.
We are.
Think of the damage we're doing to the environment, though, Nick. You've got to.
I know, yeah. Oh, we are.
I can't. I was gonna try and hit him with my sword. Do you see how far he bounced away?
These things are unreal, man. They're so OP. I love them. They've come in so useful right at the end. Oh,
Yeah, I think you got to use projectiles on him. I don't think you can actually like hit the dragon with like a sword. Like you just get knocked away.
Yeah, I think you're right. Here we go.
That's fine. As soon as he lands, you got the ESPNs to
Yeah. I've got this guy on lock. Don't you worry. Here we go. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. There he is. Oh my goodness me, that is loud. Come on, right at your head. Right, I have successfully run out of EFLNs, Isaac.
Yeah, so have I. That's okay. We can get some more. How many we got? We've only got 48.
We've got bloody loads.
Not that many, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 48 left, and I've got them all.
Okay, I rely on you to do your worst on this gal. Nice. Very nice. Very good, very nice. There we go. It's light work, Rick. Light work.
Boom. ESPN taken care of, man.
Oh, man. The amount of live sports we could have watched.
Oh, we got a Bam's pineapple pizza. You'll love to see it. Oh, I forgot we got Draconic Evolution installed. Look at this. We got the heart.
You get free heart?
Yeah, look at this.
Ooh. How do we pick that up, Rick?
I think it'll drop in a second, Nick.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, I got it. Nice.
Oh, cute.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Look at that.
That was easy.
Chapter 4, freaking done, man.
Freaking done.
Wow. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And that one's just it says to collect 16 ender pearls. Nick, we don't need to collect anything. We got all the ender pearls we need.
You could ever want. Yeah, exactly. Right, here we go.
That quest complete.
Boom. I don't want to watch the credits. God, get out of here.
I just slash home.
Yeah. Can't be asked for that garbage, man.
So we are now on to Nick, chapter 5, which has a very nuclear craft taste to it.
I can taste the radiation, Isaac, and I don't know how I feel about it. I think my tongue is hanging out of my mouth. Oh, yeah. Goodness me. Yeah, it's yeah, look at all of these machines. It's been a while, Rick. Nuclear craft. Oh, goodness.
It seems pretty doable. The manufacturing, the first machine it wants us to make here is very attainable.
It's bloody easy, mate.
Yeah, it's a piece of cake, man.
Famous last words.
Following that, though, other machines could prove more tricky because once we have this machine, thankfully, doesn't require any tough alloy. You know, it doesn't require any ferroboron. You know the one?
I remember well, Rick. I remember well. We had to do a lot of alloying, didn't we? Ferroboron and what was the other one? Just boron and the dark
there's tough
matter,
alloy. There's ferroboron. There's lithium. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Oh Christ! Yeah.
Yeah. So now we need to make these for the alloy furnace. We need basic plating, which requires lead, graphite dust, and cadmium ingots. So cadmium we can get from music discs. We can also get from cadmium sulfide, which we can get from a lime dye.
I'm wondering, do we get any music discs as a mob kill reward? No, we don't.
We might do.
I don't know. I can't see any.
I would be surprised. I think, Nick, that we might have to pivot here. So, yeah, tough alloy is lithium and ferroboron. Ferroboron is steel and boron. But I think that despite what the quest depicts, I think it might be time to change our sights, to shift our sights, to shift our goals, to change our preconceptions, Nick, over to the world of industrial foregoing.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while.
Get a little bit of plastic going.
Yeah.
The industrial foregoing is going to get us two things. One, it's going to get us the mining lasers. So once we have the mining lasers, we can start mining, all of the resources that we don't currently have. You know, lapis, redstone, all the non-golden iron ingots, copper, tin, lead, etc. Yeah. We can start getting those. Also, we can make a dye mixer from industrial foregoing as well.
Okay. So that's where the lime dye will come in.
That should allow us to make unlimited amounts of any dye that we like. And we can use that, presumably, to get a nice amount of lime dye going. Once we have lime dye, we should then be able to get quite a bit of cadmium, which is going to allow us to make those basic platings fairly easily.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
This is good.
I think there were probably... We also probably need to start, automating a lot of stuff, right? Like
right.
we've automated this up here, you know, the gold, iron, and aluminum along the top. But like steel, for example, could probably do with being automated, so we can just have it ready to go, or at least teach our system how to make it so that it's ready to go, which could do with, you know, the production of carbon automatically. That's going to either be through the miners or through maybe like a tree farm of some description, you know, producing cellulose. There's like a couple of things that we could potentially do there. And again, Mine Factory Reloaded, aka Industrial Foregoing, would allow us to set up some kind of tree farm if we wanted to, right?
Okay, right, yes. This sounds like a good path, Rick.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. I'm just doing a very quick pivot just to create something that I've wanted to create for a little while now. And I'm just going to do it real quick here. Oops. And that's just to make this, man. It's the strange scroll. Here you go.
Oh, okay. You know how the you know how the strange scroll works?
Absolutely no clue. It says crafting ingredient, but I really want to put it up on a wall. Oh, it's just useless. I don't think we can do anything. Oh, you can put things on it. Like a feather to make you fall slowly, or a glowstone to store your experience, or a rabbit's foot for something not useful at all. Okay. I mean, I just wanted to make the strange scroll because it looked cool, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, well, I've got it now, Rick.
Yeah, I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah, best believe that one. Okay. Right. Now that that's over and out the way. Right. So what's the first steps here on?
We need it's the same old Nick. We need the latex processing unit. We need a tree fluid extractor.
Yeah.
We need all that
the tree eater.
Stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
We could probably expand out our our refined storage system a little bit actually as well, into some auto crafting, because like I'm looking at the processor recipes, and of course we need processor binding, which is string and slime balls. I don't know if we have slime balls. That could be the only thing that hinders us here. We have a staggering amount of string, although presumably slime balls are creatable using chemistry.
Right. Yes. Surely.
Yeah. Protein and sucrose make slime balls, and then fine. Like the actual silicon itself required is just you can break down silicon dioxide, and obviously we've got like 50 trillion of that in this drawer up here, specifically 98,000 silicon dioxide. So it might be worth getting a few crafters going. I'm also thinking, like, in terms of making new machines, could you make me, Nick, a compactor and a gear working die?
A compactor. Oh, yes, I remember this. Yeah. And a gear working die. All right, yes. I'll have these to you in no time, Rick.
Thanks, Nick.
Here we go. Boom.
How much fluid do you think is in the average tree?
Ooh. Well, we need to... I wonder how big the average tree is, right?
That's a good question. How tall do you think the average UK tree is?
I'm imagining going to a park and like seeing like one of those like quite large trees that are very thick as well, Rick. You know the ones like they're like quite stumpy. They're quite... Just imagine tree in your head. They're like probably like 10 meters tall. Not 10 meters. Maybe like 7 meters tall.
10 to 7 meters tall.
7 to 10 meters tall. Quite maybe half a meter in diameter.
7 meters. 10 meters is quite high, right?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Maybe 7, maybe close to 7, maybe close to 5 even. But I think they're quite big, man, because if you go to a forest, those trees are huge, and there are bloody loads of those. And then like on the opposite spectrum, we've got like the bonsai trees and stuff. So I reckon.
Yikes. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have an accurate... I cannot confirm the legitimacy of this source.
Okay. Is it the Daily Mail, Rick?
No, it's not. It's railwaytrees.co.uk.
Oh, no, that's legit. If it's got the word railway in it, it's legit. Trust me.
They have the average British tree at 65 feet tall.
Oh my goodness me.
Which is like 20 meters.
Okay. So we're talking
rather tall.
Yeah, that is rather tall. Okay. I kind of dig it.
Where are they hiding all the tall trees at, man?
I know. Give me some tall trees out here.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like when they use average height, right? It's like they say the average height for a man in the UK is like 5'10", I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
sounds about right.
For women, it's like 5'4". It's a real short.
Yeah, which is good for me.
I don't. I feel like I don't see that many like women under 5'4", which is I'm thrown.
Yeah, it's weird because maybe there are so many women that are 5'4" that the average is just 5'4" because there are so many women who are 5'4".
Maybe, man.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about because I know quite a lot of women.
Weird flex, but okay.
And I'm gonna say like 2 of them are 5'4".
Right. Yeah.
Like not a lot of them are 5'4", man.
They're taller, right?
They're taller. Yeah, they're taller. Yeah. So I don't know. I think we're being lied to.
Yeah.
Rick.
You think it's like a tactic to make shorter men feel better?
Feel better, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not working, man.
Right.
Yeah. Oof. But you know, we move.
That's where the average height is like actually 5'11". They're taller. No one wants to admit it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like a weird, like unspoken thing. Oh dear. Yeah, imagine. I mean, you know, I cry every time, Rick. I cry every time.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just blind, man. Or maybe. You know, I don't know. Maybe they're wearing tall shoes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's also true. To be fair, but so I see some bloody skyscrapers, man, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, God's like, I didn't realize you wanted to reach the first floor of all buildings with those heels. Like, come on, you're doing me dirty here, ladies. What are you doing? And then I feel like I need to get high heels too, man.
I'm gonna say just play it, beat him at the wrong game, man. Just
I know. I'm gonna get my stilettos and be click clattering around like a horse. And maybe that's what needs to be done, Rick.
Yeah, maybe, man.
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh dear, we gotta need some scandium. It's such a scandal. Oh no, we've only got 2 in the system.
Oh yeah, scandium could be tricky for you, man.
Right, I only need 1 scandium ingot, man.
Yeah, that could be tricky for you, man, because you need 16 scandium. I think you need like yellow or blue antimatter, depending on. Well, you need one of the antimatters.
Oh right.
What do you think of the pipeline? By the way, I've had to introduce a pipeline in order to get aqua over to the
Is this your new limbo pulp, Isaac?
Yeah.
Well, the good thing
get under this,
Isaac, we've been over. Maybe this is the test to see if everyone's 5'11" or not, right? So have like a 5, like kind of judge where how they'd lose at limbo, like what height those people would lose at limbo on average, and then just set your limbo bar to that height, and then just put everyone through it to see how tall society really is, man.
You think we're still getting taller?
God, yeah, we used to be quite short, didn't we? Oh,
yeah. You know, you look at old stuff, and they have like real small doors, right? Whereas new stuff, we got big doors. So like,
big yeah.
Like, I'm just wondering, like, do you think we're still getting taller?
Ooh.
Or do you think we're like? Do you think the advent of like computers is gonna shift us the other way?
Yeah,
we're gonna
maybe
start just,
actually. Yeah.
Curving our spines. And...
I wouldn't be surprised. yeah. We're not actually getting that much taller. No, it's actually we are getting taller, but our spines are just curling up. So it just doesn't seem like we're getting that much taller. Honestly, I mean, I'm not going to lie. My posture right now, which is leaning heavily towards the left, in a very terrible posture, is
Why
probably
are you leaning towards the left.
I'm leaning towards the left because that's where my microphone and primary monitor is.
I see.
So I need to fix up, man. I need to sort my act out.
Yeah, that sounds like something you should look into, man.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
But no, I do wonder, like, if we're still getting taller, or if we're gonna start going the other way, Maybe
we will start getting smaller, like a general society. Like, yeah,
bring those small dolls back.
I mean, if we all go bloody vegan, Rick, then I wouldn't bloody be surprised, you know?
You think?
Yeah, maybe.
You think that's going to be a problem that we run into?
Yeah, I think so.
Specifically caused by the mass veganism?
Mass veganism, yeah. We're just going to have way less protein. We're going to have way less of a good time. And therefore, we're just going to shrink, Isaac, until we're single-celled animals or single-celled beings or organisms.
I love the idea that us having less of a good time is affecting our height.
Like that's active, a factor. less jumpy, gonna be jumping around less. So, you know, just less generally of a good time. Right. Yeah.
No, I understand, man.
Yeah. You know the one. You know the one. So yeah, I think you're right. I think we will become smaller and shorter. Which, you know, Isaac, I'm not against it, man. I mean, I'm already there.
Right.
Yeah. So come at me, bros. Come at me.
Well, it's because they always say, right, that like a son is supposed to be like taller than their father, right? Like a firstborn son or whatever. Like there's always like there are these apparently like quote unquote rules, right, that people tend to follow. And usually sons are taller than their dads are. But if that's the case, then the population surely would be getting like wildly out of control height-wise.
Yeah, you are right. Like surely it would be like huge by now.
That's what I'm saying. Even if it's just by like a, you know, an inch every time. You know, suddenly it would be like a couple of generations down would be 8 foot tall. It'd be
jeez, God, yeah. No.
Everyone have to fit new doors and it'd just be we won't be able to handle it, man.
I think you're onto something there, man. Wow, that is very interesting. I mean, I am taller than my father.
Yeah.
But not by much, man.
That's the thing though, but like,
maybe like half an inch.
There you go though, you know?
That's true. It's true. My brother is much taller. My brother's like 6 foot.
Right.
So he's like
you've not said how tall your dad is. So
so my dad's like 5. My dad's like 5'4", and then I'm like 5'4.5". Right. I mean, that's what I tell myself anyway. The half counts, all right? The half counts.
I mean, why wouldn't you just say you're 5'5"? I know it's going to get a measure.
I should do that, yeah. Like, I'll just round up. I was 5'10". Isaac.
No, you can't round up that way.
I'm rounding up to 6 foot. I'm rounding up to the nearest foot.
Always round up, no matter what the height.
Yeah, exactly. If you're 5'1", man, round up 6 foot. Yeah. You're there. Oh dear. Yeah. So yeah, that's I think I don't know. I honestly don't. Let me ask the internet. All right, here's my phone. Who's messaging me? Okay, Isaac. I've just unlocked my phone and I've got a text from an unknown number saying, "Hi, I need your help."
Oh,
that's
wow.
Slightly scary.
You should reply.
I will reply right now.
You should reply saying, "Always, how can I be of assistance?"
Right. I'm gonna say.
No, don't ask who it is. Just be like,
no.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, how can I? Yes. I'm gonna reply. Okay, I've replied with yes. We'll see if that. We'll see if that comes to fruition.
That mystery gets any deeper.
Right, now let me do what I was meant to do and go, are humans getting taller? Okay, here we go. Overall, the amount of change has been fairly small. Humans have indeed been getting taller on the average in the US and in many European nations over the last few hundred years. There is a BBC article from 2015, Rick, that says, will humans keep getting taller? I really wish there was a TLDR.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can skim this.
It's like the question is like, are men always taller than father? That's what you ask Google. It says, if you're a man with average height, you could expect your son to be a few inches or centimeters taller than you. This is because the regression line and the standard deviation line both coincide at the average heights, something other nonsense. But like I think it is kind of like general generally accepted wisdom. Whether or not it's true or not is, TBD.
Yeah.
I would need a degree in Scientology to prove that one, but
yeah. So this article, I've tried to skim read it.
Right.
And
how did that go?
The answer is basically it's to do with how improved health, nutrition, and living conditions. So if that keeps getting better, then we will keep getting taller. So obviously, and I think it will, but probably not to the same level of improvement that it has been at over the last, let's say, 100 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like a few hundred years ago, you see people are like 4 foot tall.
Right?
Yeah. And now it's like, people are like 12 foot tall.
Yeah, it's pretty mad. It's like 3x, man. Like it's a pretty good ROI if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's
all about the ROI. I think that's one of the key
100%.
metrics that like the government look at when making a policy decision. It's like, is this going to increase height?
Exactly. And if the answer is yes, then it's happening. Just generally, will it increase height? no other part to the question.
I love the idea that that's like a main metric that the government uses.
Shall we impose these COVID restrictions? Well, say, will it improve the general height of the population? No.
After this show, this will make them smaller, sir. Okay, well.
Get rid of it. We don't want it.
Roll it back. Get it out of here.
Get it out of here. Yeah. I think you're right, Rick. I think you're onto something there.
Yeah.
I think if the height is not right, then it is not right, Isaac. That's
bold
the saying
to take right there, Nick.
Yeah.
So brave.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I need to put some iron in here. I need an iron gear, Rick.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're making the compactor in general, man, is so we can make gears without having to use a smeltering.
Okay. So hopefully this will be the only iron gear I need to make. So let me put some phi in here. Is that too much phi? Oh, you can't actually. Can you put?
I was so confused because phi is power as well.
Oh yeah, I don't think I can put. I don't think it takes phi, Isaac. The smeltery is very it's very gracious.
It definitely takes phi.
Oh really?
Like you're saying you can't put iron in the smeltery?
I was putting phi in here, but it's not.
Oh no, you put regular iron in, you psychopath.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It doesn't take phi. It takes
phi is iron though. Like
no, it doesn't take phi, but it takes ingots.
Right,
silly thing, doesn't know the difference. The phi's in a test tube as well. Just pour it right in.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Oh, dearie me. Okay, I'll only put 4 because I only need 4. Here we go. Okay. Just need this one gear. I've actually got the compactor. So I can put this down.
He's making the gear working die, I'm guessing.
Yes, yeah. I'll put it down here. There we go. In that line of machines. All right. There it is. Hopefully it won't mix with tin. Design mix with tin. Nah. Doesn't, does it?
No, but it could mix with like other stuff in there, make like Constantan or whatever. Like I am trying to make a gold gear, but there's just so much garbage in here that my gold keeps getting swallowed up and turned into something else.
There's a lot of garbage in there. I think you'll be okay, Isaac, because sorry, Rick. I mean, because I think this is. I think my brain's got like error correcting memory, but it's a little bit too slow. It corrects itself after the mistake's been made. Oh, dearie me. And I can just put some lead.
You can't undo 10 years of saying.
I know. See, that's the thing. It's like it's brain muscle memory. Like we are like this. It's like it just doesn't know what to do, Rick. It's like I'm just completely retraining it after almost half of my life of this of a certain name calling. Oh, it's awful.
You know, I to be in the real world, I will oftentimes call people Nick.
Really?
I'll be talking through a sentence, and usually I'm not gonna lie. I'll be usually when I'm having like a dumb conversation, and I'll just say like I'll be talking to a sentence. And I'll just say Nick like instinctively, to the person I'm talking to, and I have to correct myself after the fact and be like, and say the actual name of the person I'm talking to because it's not Nick.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough, man. I don't blame you. Yeah, actually, when I used to live with the person that used to live here with me, there were times. Usually, it was after we did a session.
Yeah.
Where I would call him Isaac, and he'd be like, "You what?" And there have been times where I've almost called you his name as well.
Nice.
But my Eric correcting did work prior to the words coming out my mouth in those situations. So luckily that was okay.
I always speak first and correct later. I know it's just I'm like, oh,
I mean,
sorry,
yeah,
I didn't mean to call you Nick.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough. You ever called a girl Nick by accident as well? Yeah,
I have.
That's good. Poor Nicky. Like, who's Nick? I was looking through your phone. Looks, finds your Discord. Who's this? Should I be worried?
Looks to my phone. You're not in my phone.
Oh man!
We got the compacting drawer thing.
The compactor.
That's the one. Yeah.
Check it out. It's over here. Die installed. Rick.
Beautiful. Here we go, man.
Working dies in there. Make yourself some gears of whatever the hell type you want. Lovely.
I was hoping we had some kind of upgrade kit, but it doesn't look like we do, unfortunately. That's fine.
I have upgraded it already just with the basic hardened one.
You have? Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
That was required to put the gear working die in. But yes, no further than that. But yes, so this is good. So that bit is complete from well, it wasn't a quest, was it? So
I want to try something here. Like I want to try this power generation tactic. I'm going to try like a pump.
Okay.
And see about putting that in the nether.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
To automate our lava generation.
Bring it over.
If that works, then we could expand it. Because I'm looking at lapis, right? Because I feel like lapis is the linchpin. Because if we can automate lapis, we can automate polymer clay. And if we can automate polymer clay, we can automate deep mob learning, right?
Yeah.
And that gets us a lot of resources.
Yeah.
But right now, lapis is unautomatable. So I think to get lapis, we are going to have to go through the mining lasers. But to get the mining lasers, we need more power, right? So if we can get power from the lava, from the nether, and just like expand our dynamo setup drastically, then we could potentially power a room full of lasers, right? And then it's kind of self-fulfilling because once we have the power to run the lasers, we can then take the stuff from the lasers and use that stuff to make more things that produce more power.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
You know, we could, like I said, we can use it for deep mob learning. We can get blazers. We can use the blaze rods for power. We can use anything for power, right? So
yeah.
There's a cycle there that's hopefully going to fulfill itself.
Yeah. This is very good. Okay, I like it. And this is I'm assuming this is like the classic pump, so it actually drains the lava pools.
This is a pump that I'm not super familiar with. It's from Industrial Foregoing. I don't even know if I've used it before. But I assume it is going to drain the lava from the nether, which is going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
10 out of 10. Here we go. Okay, I have a pump. And then we just need ender tanks, I guess, right? Which we do have.
And I assume it will be pretty straightforward to make, given we've got obsidian, we've got ender pearls. I think we've got blaze rods.
Yes, we can craft them as well, which is nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Right, I'm intrigued. And do we need some kickstarting power to actually get it going?
We will, yes.
Do you
want to bring one of the generators over?
Yeah.
I'll bring some carbon.
I'll bring this end one. Here we go. Got some carbon. All right.
But I kind of do it with a lot of people, man. Like, I'll do it all the time where I'll refer to somebody else's name. Like, whoever I've been talking to a lot recently, if I've said their name a lot, I'll just throw it in there. And I'm just like... You're
like a parent, man. Like, already. Like, my parents, without fail, will call me and my sibling the other one's name. Right. And I'm like, it's so reliable. Like, they're so reliable in calling us opposite names that I'm like, surely you can just reverse that to get it right? You know what I mean? Because they, without fail, will call us the opposite name. So I'm like,
surprising.
Just reverse it.
Like, you know, you've been around a while, man.
I've been around a hot minute.
Like, you think you'd have got them by now.
I know, that's what I say. And it's getting worse. Like, the inaccuracy is getting more reliable as time goes on. I don't even live with my family anymore. I've been out of there since 2016. I've been out there for 6 years, man. Almost.
That makes it even worse, though, right? Like, that's only going to make it harder for you, I think.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. So, yeah, I'm actually really good with that, with not calling people the wrong names. You do gotta be careful though, man. If you're out there like dating, right? Imagine you accidentally call Jessica Sophie, and you accidentally call Sophie Amy. Like it's gonna be problematic.
I've yet to have that problem, which I'm thankful for.
Okay, that's good.
I only ever call them Nick.
I mean, I'm flattered.
Is yet to get
get him into a relationship.
No, that's only happened once. So I've yet to make that mistake, which I'm good.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. The failure rate is not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man.
Yeah, that's good. Well, look at this, man. I'm gonna come in with you. The fence gate has worked.
Yeah,
against the zombie pigman infestation.
When I came on that, yeah.
Very good, very good. I'm so glad.
You don't even need the glider, but you know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna fly. Okay, it's a good job that we've got a huge pool of lava here. Hopefully, we won't go through this too quickly.
No, again, for me, it usually only happens when I'm having, like I said, a somewhat daft conversation. Or
right.
I'm arguing a point that I know is not true, but I'm arguing it for the sake of argument, which I do a fair bit on this, on this show.
that actually explains a lot. I mean, that I'm just not surprised at all now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That is good. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. God.
I don't know if this is necessary, but we're going to do it.
Yeah. We'll stick it in the middle, Rick. Stick it in the middle. Where's the gas? Oh, there it is. I'm going to take it.
Oh, yeah, take it.
I'm going to take it. There is a quest rewards. It's like a side quest, but still to kill like a certain amount of ghasts. There we go.
Oh, yeah,
that's pretty straightforward. There's 25 of them or something like that. Right, let me generate for you.
Oh, yeah, 20. One of 20 done.
Okay, shall I stick this on the side then?
Let's have a look.
Generator.
I don't know if it necessarily matters because I think that we can push. Oh no, we can't push. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no. Yes. So I'll do this. And this.
I'll do this.
Diamond it.
I'll do that.
I don't know if I diamond either one actually.
I think it's pamping.
Pamping.
It is indeed pamping.
Okay, give me just un secondo.
Okay, good stuff.
Okay, so all that we need to do is something like this, and the pamping should.
Oh yeah, let's go in.
We do need to get power to here, actually.
Yes, so I'm thinking, do we just put?
We can put a dynamo here.
Yes, and just split the fluid duct, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna chunk load this area to be safe. But yeah, we could. I think that's going to be the sensible thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And then it will just trickle in.
I don't know how much power it uses.
Oh, good question. Let's have a look.
It might say inside if you hover over the power bar.
Let's have a look. If inside 40 RF per tick, I think.
Right.
I think it's 40 RF.
What does it say?
Well, there was a little blue thing at the bottom that said 40 RF, and then now it says stored energy 50,000 RF to 50,000 RF. So
but it's not pumping.
It isn't.
Oh, that's because it's turned cobblestone underneath.
Oh yeah.
So that might be like just how it works. You know what I mean?
As in.
It turned the lava underneath it into cobblestone.
Oh, I see.
Like I didn't put cobblestone there.
Oh, right. Okay. And it's still not pumping. So does it need a source block of lava under it to work?
Maybe.
I think it might. Which is very problematic.
Okay, so you can put range add-ons into this to make its range bigger.
Okay.
But that's still not great.
No, because that means it is finite, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. We'd have to keep moving it eventually.
Yes.
Right.
So it's not an ideal source of power.
No.
In that scenario.
No, not
it's
at all.
It's actually the opposite of ideal.
Very unideal. There is a lava fabricator from Industrial Foregoing.
There is.
Could that be the solution to our problems?
I would assume not, because I know the lava fabricator requires power to make lava, right? So I think it probably requires more power than, unless there's like a loophole to where it requires less, which I doubt.
No, I doubt it too, because I'm looking at the description and it says, when provided with large amounts of power, it will produce lava. So I think they've plugged that one, unfortunately. Right.
Like, we do have, so there are quests, of course, to make like the fusion reactor.
That there are actually, yeah.
It's not a core quest, like it's not like a has to be done quest. It's kind of an optional one. It's a circle bubble, but yeah, it says this quest is optional in all caps.
Oh yeah, it does.
But I think that's a little ways away, man.
Yeah.
And it requires crystal binder, which needs crushed rhodochrosite, as well as calcium sulfate and magnesium dust in the crushed rhodochrosite.
I remember all that crap.
Yeah,
putting like that
sulfuric
specific...
acid, sulfur trioxide, and sulfur dioxide, and molten sulfur.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
Yeah, because even with the maximum range add-on, we get to like it's plus 12, which probably makes it like a 25 by 25 area, because I think it goes plus 12 in each direction. So you end up with like a 25 by 25, maybe by 25 cube.
Okay.
If that's true, that is like 15,000 buckets.
Which is good. The only thing is that I don't know how deep this pool is.
That's true.
I was only
go swimming, man.
I'm not going to lie, man. I don't think the pool is that deep. Let me try do this. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so I can place blocks down from the surface. So that means
it's quite shallow.
Yeah, the bottom of this is within my reach. Unfortunately. Let me see if I can mine this. Oops. That was a bit silly.
Could the answer to our question, Nick, fall in the aforementioned tree farm?
Trees to power. Trees to carbon to power.
Exactly.
It could, you know. I don't see why it wouldn't. Like, what's the exchange rate on oak wood to carbon?
You get cellulose from oak wood, which then breaks down into carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, I believe.
Okay.
And the ROI is pretty good, I think.
6. It looks like 6 carbon per oak wood.
But we can set up a mass, like a mahoosive tree farm.
We could. And then just have tons of furnace generators.
Yes, or even these. I'm looking at these petrified fuel generators, which I think are very good, potentially.
Ooh. Are they so petrified
petrifiedly good?
Man? Yeah, what were they so scared of?
I think they're petrified of just how good they are.
Right, they're that good. They're actually bricking it.
I know I would be.
I mean, that's fair. That's serious levels of masochism, man.
Yeah. You get that sometimes, Nick? You're scared of just how good you are?
Whenever I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow. That's scary. I'm like, wow, I'm scared of how good I am. Okay. Yeah, we can make that. I guess we just still have to go through the motions of
So I've made the petrified fuel generator.
Oh, he's done it. Okay, sweet.
Here we go. So like, let's have a look. I want to test something here, because I think if memory serves me right.
If memories serve you right, which they do.
I think you can put like blaze rods into this.
Oh,
so
right.
Blaze rods produce 120 RF per tick. I think you can. I can't remember what the best thing is that you can put in here. Can I? Petrified.
If you press U on it, Isaac, it shows you.
Oh, it does. Nice. So are these in order? No.
Charcoal blocks are 800 RF per tick. So I'd assume coal blocks are similar. If you go to page 140, it shows you that. I just went backwards.
Oh, I also went backwards. I didn't see that.
Let's see. I think it was on page 139 at the bottom for me. Was what it was.
I could. How many do you see per page?
3, just 3.
All right. Yeah, Sam. Graphite blocks also do 800. I'm looking to see if there's anything like crazy high.
There's a bloody lot of
does 1600.
Ooh.
Pyrotheum dust does 1200.
Okay.
That could be something. So pyrotheum dust is redstone, blaze powder, and sulfur.
Right. Which we are...
Sulfur is infinitely makeable.
Yeah.
At the expense of white antimatter, right? Because you can take white antimatter with sulfur to make yellow antimatter, and then turn that yellow antimatter back down into sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
So we can make unlimited sulfur, I think, for that. Blaze powder is generatable through deep mob learning. Through blaze rods, right?
Yeah.
And then redstone becomes the only tricky part.
Yeah.
Redstone you can get from a pristine witch matter.
Ooh. Where the hell are we going to kill witches, though?
I did see a couple of witches in the deep dark.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, can we utilize... Yeah. Sulfur, we can just take from gunpowder from this, right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, we've got 25,000. So that's sulfur sorted.
Well, I was just... I'm trying to think of a maybe more sustainable. I don't know if it is or not. Like, obviously, my plan was just use the white antimatter, which is also maybe as finite. I don't know what is more than. I guess the longer term solution would be to use deep mob learning and use the creeper thing to get the gunpowder, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, also, this is just producing sulfur, the mob farm.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that's just being produced.
Oh, the actual element. Right.
The actual element, yeah, down it. So that's useful.
Yes.
So yeah, it's the redstone, and the thingy. Witches. So we need 6. We only need to find 6 to get this off the bat, right?
Off the bat. And the witch data model is not too difficult either. It's just a glass bottle with the blank data model. The hard part is the blank data model, which requires the cobalt, the palladium, the asinine, and the subcovered plates. Do you have what it takes to make the asinine again?
I think so. It just requires a hell of a lot of... It's 16 asinine, isn't it?
I think so. 16
asinine, which is 16 hassium and this astatine. Let me have a look what we've got in the system. So we've got loads of hassium, which is fine. And then we need astatine, which is... Astatine. Crystal glass, isn't it? Yes.
Which was like strange sand.
Which is strange sand. But I actually think, yeah, we've got 2 stacks crystal glass in the system from before. So let me dissolve this.
You were mentioning before, Nick, referring to a woman by the wrong name. Have you done this? Is this like are you speaking from experience here?
Ooh.
You got your dates mixed up?
Have I got my dates mixed? I don't think I've done that yet.
Yet.
Yet
Soon.
is the strong part of that. Ooh. No. I actually don't think I've ever got a female's name wrong, apart from when I accidentally called my teacher mum twice.
Yeah.
Which we've all maybe done. I don't know. You ever done that?
I don't think so, no.
I've done that. It was pretty bad. Yeah. It was pretty bad. I mean,
it was university, secondary school?
It was once in secondary school. It was like year 8. So it was, it was quite early, but also not that early.
I think that's kind of late. No?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like year 5, maybe, or like...
Yeah, I think the other time I did it was in like year 5. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not... I don't think I ever have. But yeah, honestly, I mean, to be fair, man, like in year 8, the amount of sleep deprivation I had... Right. I'm not surprised that I called a teacher mum. I mean, there was one point when I was at school where I was so sleep deprived that I'm pretty sure, I think it was during my A-level exams, I went to make a coffee and I put the bottle of milk into the sink. I just placed it, cap on, into the sink, and then put my empty mug into the fridge. And it was only after I closed the fridge door that I was like, oh no, wait, that's the wrong way around. So yeah, I'm kind of not surprised. My sleep is of a much higher quality since 2016. So I feel like it's a mistake that I would probably be likely to make less, just because I'm more aware of things that are going on, arguably. But no, never made that mistake, man. I have never made that mistake.
You got the stuff?
I've got the ass. I've got the ass. I've got the ass.
Stick it in there, man.
Let me grab it. I put it in here. Right, here you go, man. Is it in this one? Yeah, here you go. Boom.
There we go. Let's get some witchy business down, man.
Some witchy business. Come on. Let's do this. Yes.
Give me your... are we gonna find any witches, man?
That's the question.
But if we can, we can generate both redstone and glowstone.
Ooh.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned it previously, actually, but unfortunately, utilizing night vision on your helmet does break its durability. Like, you lose durability with the night vision active.
Oh, right. I see.
Like,
that's why it's broken. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's good to know, at least.
So if we can get, I think it's 5 empty slots, like 5 modifier slots on our helmets, we should be able to make the helmets unbreakable, at which point they would last forever.
Forever. Okay.
Like, you can just leave it on, it'll just keep going. Yeah.
Well, that's very good. Let me do this. Okay, we're going in?
We're going in, man.
Okay, we're going in.
We're going deep.
We're going deep. We're going dark. You got torches, man?
No.
Okay. I've got some
torches. No, I do. I have 60.
Okay, that's good. That's good. What I was going to say is, if you give me the torches, I can torch you up while you fight.
Do you have torches or no?
I have 8 torches.
Okay.
Okay, where have you?
I'm down the shaft. Yeah,
you've gone down the shaft. Okay, that's fine.
I've descended into madness.
Here we go. All right, I'm down the shaft with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you at?
I'm just behind you. I'm just behind. Oh yeah. So just to me to you. To me to you.
Marco. Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello. Right.
I'm gonna drop them. I'll drop them down over here. Here you go. Here's 60 torches.
Cheers. Cheers, man.
With the stone.
There we go. Beautiful.
Stone variety.
Okay. Yeah, I've got them locked and loaded.
Okay. Let's go. Like, I don't know if you have night vision on or not.
I don't. But just to help with knowing where there is no light.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy he's there. He is. Okay.
Hello, Nick. Sorry. I have night vision on, and I'm scouting.
Okay. Here we
go. Witches.
Witches. Yeah, I don't see any.
No, not do I. I see a lot of skeletons.
Yeah.
A large number of creepers.
Mm-hmm.
Thus forth, hence to up until now, no witches.
They do spawn in our mob spawn, don't they? It's just obviously a case of
they probably do, yeah.
Latching onto them.
Yeah, like finding them before they become deceased.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you just following me around?
I found one.
Oh, hello.
Sir. Come to me.
What? I mean, ting tang. Like, depending on how we want to do this, man. You're taking damage, buddy, by the way.
Oh yeah, don't worry about me. I've just been lightly poisoned. It's gonna last for another 20 seconds.
I was thinking, like, do we get a mob duplicator?
And do it that way?
Like an imprisonment device? And do it, the way Gran and Granddad did it?
I mean, the answer to that is obviously no, man, because they all Gran and Granddad always go on about how they had a hard life, right? I don't want to do that.
But they also call it the golden age, It's like they're always talking about how good life is.
That's true. Will that take more time than finding 5 more witches? Essentially, is the crack, right?
I don't know if that's knowable, Nick.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You need to add like 6 stacks of redstone to your armor, man.
Oh, it's right. I realized I wasn't sprinting.
Sprinting.
Yeah, I'm sprinting now. Yeah. I'm not too far behind.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Here we go. Here we go.
I see a witch. Witch located.
Witch alert. Witch alert. Nice.
Okay, witch down.
Witch down. We got a witch down.
Witch down.
We called her the wrong name. She got annoyed. She threw poison at us. It's the equivalent of getting your drink thrown at you.
I need light. I need light.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you for the light.
Okay. Next victim. Sorry, witch. Sorry, evil villain.
I guess they are victims.
They are victims. They're victims of our wrath, Rick.
Oh, I need light. I need light.
There you are.
Thank you.
Watch out for the zombie. Quite annoying. Quite annoying creatures, them. Okay.
I do wonder.
Go on.
Go
on.
What if we just like got some dirt, got under the drop of evil, and just made another like a cursed earth farm out here in the deep dark,
and just waited for witches,
and just saw if witches turned up? You know?
Yeah, could do. I mean, we do have quite a few drops of evil.
Yeah.
From quest rewards / mob drops, I think. No, but mainly quest rewards. I
think mob drops, I think, as well.
Okay. But yeah, we have them, essentially.
Yes, we do.
Which is,
we've got to drop all
good.
of them. Oh, maybe crates, actually. Yeah, crates, I think, are what we're getting them from. Not
okay.
Which are mob drops, technically, but witch alert.
Witch alert, witch alert.
As Bon Jovi once said, Nick, we're halfway there.
Hey! I mean, this is all right, actually.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Just 3 more. Okay.
But I mean, like, the trouble is that doing it this way really, I don't know, man. The mob duplicator might be the right way to go about it. Like, just because it's going to make it so much easier for us to get, like, supreme antimatter or supreme, like, the ultimate tier of data model, right?
Right.
Because, like, we get it to basic, we've got a 5% chance. Of course, that will go up passively as you have it running, but, like, we're not going to get a lot of redstone very early on.
Yes, this is
we're going to have to run through, like, hundreds of polymer clay. And right now, we don't have the lapis for that.
Yes, you are right. You are right. Here you go. Can we make that, like, quick? Like, can we make it, like, now? The mob duplicator tool? Do we have
the mob duplicator, it'd be a setup, because we'd have to get a mob crusher that we'd have to use on our regular mob farm to produce mob essence. And then we could take that mob essence and pump it into the mob duplicator, which does require 2 emeralds, which are going to be a bit of a pain to make. Once we have the 2 emeralds, we can make the mob duplicator, and then we can start duplicating witches.
Right, okay.
So it's not fast. Oh, witch alert.
Witch alert.
Double witch.
2 double witches. Got double witches.
2 witch alert. Not to be confused with the website we're on.
No, yes. Yeah. Double twitch alert.
2 witch alert.
Those witches be twitching.
Wait. I need torches.
Here you go.
Thank you. So 1 more gets us the
basic.
Goodness.
Okay. I'm just wondering, right? Because if let's say we set this up to go over the weekend, right?
But we don't have the lapis.
Oh, right.
We don't have the lapis to automate the polymer clay, right? We need the power to automate the mining to get the lapis to get the polymer clay automated, but to get the I need light.
Yeah.
But to get the oh no, I don't have time. Now. I'm dead. Nick.
Oh God.
You had one job, Nick.
You were consumed by the shadows, man. You were consumed. Here you go.
I did. I got destroyed. I got sucked into the shadow.
You got wrecked by the shadows.
Jeez.
Oh man. All right, 1 more. One more.
I entrusted you, Nick, with my life.
Yeah, sorry, man. That was the mistake. That was where you went wrong. Okay, come on. That should be around here somewhere, right? Ouch.
But I was also thinking we could do it with with the other mobs as well, right? Like if we need gunpowder, we can use the mob duplicator with the creepers. We can use it with the zombies. We can use it with the blazes, right? We can use it with everything to get more of what we're after, get those to higher levels.
Hold on, I've paused myself just because I needed some light. Careful, man. You might want to venture back here just for a light injection. Here you go. Where are you at? There you are. Here you go.
Thank you. It seems like there's like a cooldown on the light as well.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because like if you go into light, it doesn't auto reset it. Like if you leave again very quickly, it
you
start taking damage real fast
immediately. Yeah.
Oh, witch alert!
Witch alert! Whee!
Okay, we've done it. We have the basic
nice.
level.
Let's go home. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Okay. Basic witch action.
Basic witch action. Yeah, we've got the witch data model. So now we can take that and we will begin producing redstone. But again, it's all about the automation, I guess, right?
Yes, exactly.
Got 93 lapis. Not ideal.
Not. No.
And there's only a 5% chance. So 1 every 20 polymer clay is going to get us a pristine matter. You do get quite a bit of redstone, I think, per pristine matter. Yeah, okay. 24 per pristine matter. So it's not terrible. And obviously we only need a few redstone per pyrotheum dust.
Mm-hmm.
You only need 1 redstone per 2 pyrotheum dust, actually.
Oh, okay. Right. So it's not awful. It could be worse.
Not awful.
It could be worse. It definitely could be worse. But it's not amazing.
So what's the deal here? 1 pyrotheum dust in a petrified fuel generator, 1,200 RF per tick, and it says 24,000 ticks, man.
Oh wow, that's like 1,200 seconds. That's like 20 minutes, man.
No, it lasts for 37 seconds.
Oh. 24,000 ticks. Oh, yes, 20 not. No, yes, yeah.
What is
20 not 2.
Right, okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, it's 1,200. But even then, I think that's correct. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's 1,200 RF per tick, right? Mm-hmm. Which is multiplied by 20, multiplied by 37. It's like 888,000. It's almost like 1 million RF per pyrotheum
dust.
Yeah.
Right. So,
So right now we're like wasting the power.
That we are, yes. It's not. Nothing's actually consuming the 1,200 RF per tick. We're not storing it, etc., etc. Yeah.
And even the flux ducts that we've got are not capable of carrying more than that, right?
Oh, yeah.
They can only carry 1,000, not
I forgot about that. Do we have what kind of like cells do we have? Got energy cells from thermal expansion. Got any kind of cubes?
I think the main thing we want to do is we want to get like lasers set up, right?
Yes, we do.
Because the lasers can use quite a bit of power.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Ooh. Okay. There is a bit of work that's going to be involved in getting the lasers set up, right? Because we need a laser base and then 4 laser drills around the laser base to get that to work. It does require quite a few diamonds. We have some diamonds, but not many. We got 43, which is not terrible.
5 more in the system.
The hard part about getting the laser drill set up, I think, is mostly going to be the pink slime, right? So for that, we need to get a mob slaughter factory.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, there's all that shenanigans required, isn't there? Pink slime. Can we not? No, we can't. I was really hoping we'd be able to, like, chemically produce it.
Pink slime, no. It's not too hard, I don't think. It's basically just a mob slaughter factory, right?
Yeah.
You take a mob slaughter factory, you put it down in front of the thing. The question, I guess, Nick, is like we could do with like trying to automate a lot of the stuff that we don't currently have automated, like machine frames. Everything needs a machine frame, and the machine frame's a little painful, right? We got this indium and this scandium.
Yeah. So we need to make antimatter of the specific colors, break it down, turn them into ingots, then put them in the recipe. Then you're done. Yes.
Kind of. Do you want to make, for me, Nick, 2 DOS crafters?
DOS crafters, yes.
DOS crafters.
Here we go. So fluid, not fluid crafter. I want the refined storage crafter. Here we go.
If those are doable.
if they're doable.
Which I think
yeah, I think this is fine. Let me have a look. It's no inscribing, just crafting, which is nice because I can just do this and just make silicon using the power of chemistry, Isaac, which is what we like. Go, yeah. Oh, yeah. 8, 12, 16. That's enough silicon. Let's make some binding. Go binding, 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 binding.
So I think it should be fairly easy for us to automate machine casing.
Yes. Yeah.
I think basically what we can do is we could do with a few things, actually. We could do with external storage. If we put that onto a draw controller connected to our mob farm network, that's going to give our refined storage system access to everything in the mob farming draws.
Yes, which is very useful.
Very useful, because that already has sulfur and white antimatter. So making the yellow antimatter to make the scandium is good. The indium, on the other hand, is made from, is it blue or cyan antimatter?
It's cyan, yeah. Cyan, I made some earlier. It's cyan.
Barium.
Barium.
But again, I think it's a cycling process, right? You need barium to make the cyan antimatter, but you get more barium back. So you're always going to have more barium than it takes to make it, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you're going to produce that indium as a byproduct. So I think what we do is we teach our system how to make the cyan and the yellow antimatter. Yeah. We then, using crafters, we then use exporters with crafting cards to constantly export cyan antimatter and yellow antimatter to their own chemical dissolvers. And then below that, we can maybe have like a downgraded, and then we can have another, below that, we can have a chemical combiner that turns indium and scandium into their respective ingots. And then below that, we can have a storage drawer with a downgrade in, so that only holds a stack.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So we're not going through everything.
Basically, we're always going to tell our system to constantly make yellow and cyan antimatter until we have a stack of both indium and scandium, at which point, of course, we can connect those up to a draw controller that is connected to the system, and then we can also teach our system how to make machine frames, so when we request it, it doesn't have to actively make the indium and scandium. It has a stack that it can pull from, and as soon as you request it will use what it needs, and then the system starts instantly making more
the required amount of bits.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, this is good. I think
that's going to be... I think doing that now is going to be awkward, but it's going to save us in the long run.
Yeah. We will appreciate it. There will be moments where we are like, yes, we actively appreciate this. Because you just click the thing and then there you go, you've got it without having to go through the motions, right?
Of the oceans.
Yeah, oceans, yeah. Oh, yeah, that ocean's got motion, man.
I'm going to say, how do you feel about the ocean, the motion of the ocean, man?
I mean, it's quite scary, man. Every time I go near it, people are like, don't venture too far. It's more dangerous than you think. But I've not got like a fear of the ocean. Like some people are like actually scared of it. Right?
I kind of used to have a little bit of like an ocean fear, man.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Like I never not gone in the ocean. Like, when I've been like at the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, so I've never been afraid of like the actual ocean itself. I don't even know if it's a fear per se, but like when I was younger, especially when I would think of the ocean, like think of being like in the middle of the ocean and there's just nothingness for miles. It's like it's a weird feeling, man. I got
it's true, man. Yeah, you are right.
I don't know. Fear is the only emotion that I can attach to it, but I don't know if it was fear. I mean, it's just like a uncomfortableness.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Like a unease.
An unease is exactly correct.
Yeah, exactly.
The vastness of the sea.
It is bloody big, isn't it?
Massive.
It's like when they lost the that Malaysian Airlines flight a few years ago.
Yeah.
And the search operation was absolutely huge. And everyone was like, why couldn't you find it? But really, the ocean is just that
massive.
big
that
it's like trying to find a needle in England, right?
I love the phrasing of they lost it. They lost that flight.
They lost it.
Someone just misplaced it.
Yeah, someone lost it. Well, they couldn't find it, man.
That's true.
Lost and found because it didn't happen. But yeah, the ocean's pretty wild in.
It's pretty massive. Yeah.
You've been on a ferry, right?
I have.
Yeah. Do you get seasickness?
I do not.
Yeah, neither. Which is interesting because I do get motion sickness in the car, but I never got seasick. Which is interesting. What's it bloody called? It's called a. There we go. Sorry, I just a quick side tangent. Yeah, man. Like I don't know. I've never had that issue either. Which is good. But yeah, no, I'm okay with the ocean. I think it's all right.
Yeah. No, I'm completely fine with the ocean now. Like I said, I never really had like a physical problem with the ocean, right? I would never not get on a boat or any of that stuff. It was just like almost like an existential dread of the ocean. You know?
Yeah. Generally, like, interesting.
Cool. I know you got the crafters there.
I got them. These going on top of these combiners, then?
No, we need 2 exporters and 2 crafting cards. Nick.
Exporters. So we need 2 construction cores, 2 pre-processing. That's fine. 2 of these, which is also fine. Do I have them? Yes, I do. Oh, it's so nice when you don't need an inscriber. It's actually right? Amazing. This is so much quicker. Just being able to just blast things out.
Blast.
It's
a good thing we picked refined storage and not AE2, right?
I know.
Lest we forget about this rogue chest over here, man.
I know. We made the decision, didn't we? Right at the beginning. The correct decision. Might I add?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Oh man. Hey,
is that it? Are you like a have you renounced AE2 and now a refined storage man?
I'm an RS ambassador, Isaac. Wow. Yeah.
I struggle. People ask me oftentimes, Nick, what I prefer, refined storage or applied energistics, and I struggle to shake off my applied energistics roots. You know.
Right.
It was the storage mod.
Someone put this guy away.
It was the storage mod for such a long time.
Well, guess what, Isaac? Blockbuster was the film rental store, wasn't it? And look what happened to them. They got blockbusted, Isaac. They got blockbusted. And Netflix paved the way and replaced them because it was better, Isaac. You know why? Because it was better. Just like how refined storage is far better than applied energistics. Just because it was the first, Isaac, doesn't mean it was the best. White Castle was the first fast food restaurant, and what happened to them? They're still stuck in Maine in the USA or wherever they are, and McDonald's with Mr. Croc coming forward. Just improve things, man. And how's Mackey's doing? They're bloody everywhere.
I don't think AE2 is that bad, man. I think AE2. I don't think these are comparable because, like, Blockbuster was clearly inferior. I don't think
Blockbuster's that bad.
No. Blockbuster, I understand, but like, that would be like if Netflix came along and did the exact same thing as Blockbuster, but like their doors opened easier. Like, it's not comparable, right? Refined storage doesn't do something fundamentally different to the way AE2 does it, right? It's just like sometimes AE2 can be a bit finicky.
Yeah, God, yeah, it's awful. I hate it. Hate it, Isaac. I mean, I don't hate it actually. I shouldn't be bad mouthing AE2 as much as I am.
Yeah, when it's the only storage mod available, man.
I know.
You'll come crawling back.
Tail's gonna be right between those legs. I'm gonna be there, just bloody be crawling. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be crawling back. It's gonna be awful. Oh man. I'm gonna be there like, oh, I'm sorry. The higher being that is the A2 gods. It's gonna be like, ha, 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 ha. I'm gonna make you use some channels. I mean, no. And that's gonna be that, man. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Hey, Isaac.
Yeah.
It's past the hour, so I'm gonna call you Isaac again now.
Okay.
I watched the Batman film yesterday.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
What did you think of the new 2022 Batman movie?
Okay, so a few things right off the bat. I was first of all disappointed, Isaac, of 3 things. Thing number 1 that I was disappointed was that there was no Robin, but that was to be expected.
Right.
Thing number 2 that I was disappointed in, Isaac, is that there was no Joker, but that was to be expected. But thing number 3 that I was disappointed in, which I was really disappointed in, was that at no point did our good old friend Rob say, "I'm Batman." Like, where was it?
Yeah.
You have to say it at least once.
I don't know. I think people I think people have had the opposite opinion of you there, Nick. I think people in general were quite happy that I think we'll try not to spoil it, unless you consider him not saying "I'm Batman" as
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But I think we'll try not to spoil it. But I feel like a lot of people were quite happy that it wasn't the same Batman that we've seen 1,000 times rehashed.
Yes,
right? I guess minor spoiler alert. Like, the story doesn't have Batman's parents dying as like a key fundamental point of the movie, right?
Yeah,
which a lot of people were like, good, right? We've seen this movie a trillion times.
I did think that too. Yeah, which was you know, it was refreshing. I thought it was a good film.
Can I get an external storage from you as well, by the way?
Was it an exporter or an external storage? Oh, you just want an external storage? Yeah.
I want an external storage and 2 exporters.
Yeah, you can have the exporters now.
With crafting cards or crafting cards separate?
I've got one out of 2 crafting upgrades. Let me just see go on. I'm gonna okay, all right. Before you say anything, I thought it was good, all right? But here's the thing. I don't know if it's just me, man, and maybe you agree with me here. I have trouble following these storylines, man. Like I just sit there and I just kind of take it as it comes these days. I'm like, right, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, I guess.
Right.
Like I'm just there, like, you know, vibing
you're not following if it makes sense. You're just like taking it as it happens.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Oh crap. It's a weird one. Like I'm just kind of like, right, like I'm just gonna sit here and just, you know, just take it as it comes. I'm just, whatever happens. You know, things don't make much sense sometimes, and I'm just like, all right, like whatever, that's fine, I guess. That's just the plot. So yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know what you think, but I was watching it and I was just kind of like, yeah, this is just happening right now. But yeah, go on. What you were gonna say?
I didn't think it was bad per se.
Yeah.
Necessarily. I don't think it's a terrible movie. It's not a movie I'd watch again, I don't think.
No.
Like I'm not maybe ever. You know, I'm not gonna be queuing up to watch it again. I think it was too long, for one. I think 3 hours is too much. It was one of those movies where I was checking my watch, like, whilst watching it, which like I know it was too long, right?
Yeah.
An hour and 40 minutes in, I'm like, I check my watch, I'm like, okay, we're like halfway there. And then like 2 hours and 20 minutes in, the movie seems like it's gonna end. And then there's another 40 minutes of movie, and I'm like, why? So that kind of threw me off. I think the movie has some really good like cinematography. There's some great shots and like some really good. But I feel like it's written and directed by the same person. And I think I'm not a film critic, but so you know, take my opinion as you will. But I feel like too often, whoever was making this movie changed the script of the movie to get a cool shot. Right? They had an idea in their mind of the shot they wanted to get. And then they've tweaked the script of the movie and made it like unnecessarily long to get the cool shot. That's kind of my what it seems like to me. Obviously, again, not to discredit anybody who made the movie. It's a very well made movie, but you know, I don't know. It just seemed very long and sometimes a bit convoluted, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was quite long. Luckily, I didn't feel it that much, which was good because
I was so bored when I watched it.
as I mentioned yesterday, I
that might be my mistake.
into an everyman cinema,
right?
And we got there, and I was with Nacho Hater, who I've mentioned previously, and we both had quite a large gin and tonic before, like with dinner before we went. Yeah. So we went there, and oh man, I'll tell you what, man, Everyman Cinema. You go in.
This is a sponsor. You're an investor.
Going through the major investor. we got in, guys. Immediately the door guy's like, "Can I see your tickets?" Or he was like, "Have you got a ticket?" And I was like, "Yeah." I showed him my QR code. He was like, "All right, head straight in." And then he was like, "Don't worry about going up to the front to like order food. You just sit down, get comfortable, and we'll come and take your order for you."
Oh wow!
So immediately I was like, "Right, I'm enjoying this." Got there, sat down, sunk way further into this sofa than I expected to. It was great, man. Like, we're so sunk in, and then like immediately, like a couple seconds afterwards, a guy came over to us with a PDA
A public display of affection?
Public display of affection. He sat there.
Wow.
The way he sat in front of us, it was like he was about to give us like couples therapy. It was quite funny the way he was perched. And he was like, "Oh, what would you like?" And then we proceeded to order a bottle of wine, which we both had throughout the duration of these 2 hours and 45 minutes, which and no food, right? No popcorn.
Right.
So the sipping of the wine made the movie go a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Than
I imagine so, yeah.
Than initially, well, than I thought,
yeah.
right? Which was helpful, definitely. Like very helpful.
No, I'd recommend trying to watch the movie sober, man.
I wasn't drunk. All right, I wasn't drunk. I wasn't stone cold sober. I can tell I'd had a couple glasses of wine, but I wasn't down.
Slept through half. This guy is like, I can't follow the plot. He's at length. He's blasted.
That's why it went so quick. I was bloody snoring half the film.
He sees Batman, then he falls asleep. Then he sees Batman catch the bad guy. He's like, I didn't think that was too bad, actually. It's pretty good. 7 out of 10.
Thought it was great. He did it. He caught the baddies. The baddies went to prison. Oh man.
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
that was that was good. Yeah, it was interesting, the Everyman experience. And the best bit, man, the sound level was reasonable. It wasn't
there you go.
blowing my ears off. I thought
we
that
were just
actively.
like in someone's living room, like in front of a TV.
On a couch, sipping wine. It wasn't blowing my ears off. Oh wait, hold on a second. I don't think I left Nacho Haters flat. Oh man, yeah,
that sounds about right.
Honestly, the lack of ear destruction was very much appreciated.
Yeah, the lack of it always is. No one likes ED, man.
No one likes ED. I'll tell you that one for free.
Yeah.
Here you go. By the way, I've got your final bits.
Can I get a pattern grid as well, please?
A pattern grid. Yeah, here we go. Pattern grid. Yeah, so that was very good. We did have one concern that so like you mentioned in the previous session, you can like order food to your seats, like actual meals like burgers and chips and nachos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So people directly next to us on the sofa next to us were ordering like
how close was the sofa next to you?
So imagine your couch in your living room, right? Or sofa in your living room.
Yeah.
Literally imagine putting another one directly adjacent to it.
How big was the couch that you were sitting on? It
was a 2-seat leather couch that you tend to find in like most living rooms, like average size, right?
If you're sitting next to somebody, if you and I were to share this couch, Nick, would we be sitting intimately or would we be comfortably separate?
We would be sitting fairly intimately.
Oh, okay.
I would say, yeah. Like, but we wouldn't have to be. Like when I first sat down, there was like arm and arm contact, right?
Right.
And then as we got more comfortable / tipsy throughout the film, we kind of slouched more and then proceeded to break that contact.
Right.
So it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's not huge to be fair, the sofas.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. So we were slightly worried that this place would just be stunk out, right? We were like, this is going to bring up burgers and chips and stuff that the people next to us ordered. It's going to be smelly. I don't know how they must have come up with some culinary genius way of not having the food smell. I couldn't smell anything, man.
I don't think food generally smells that bad, man. I think.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I think it's less bad than you might think.
Yeah, and there was no nachos, luckily, as well. So there was no like crunching sounds, right? For anyone eating nachos, which was useful. And an observation actually that the person I was with made about the film. She said she didn't like. Then she's coined this term herself. She didn't like what did she call it? It was so stupid. The frying pan trope. And I was like, what the hell is that? And basically, it's the trope where the main character, usually male, of a superhero film is about to get wrecked by the enemy. And then at the perfect moment, the perpetrator gets hit with a metal object, hence the term frying pan, at a very convenient time.
The enemy, the bad guy.
The enemy, yes.
Right, okay.
Thus defeating them and saving the protagonist in question, right?
Right.
So you, hopefully you know the scene that I'm referring to. It's towards the end.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So she was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't like the frying pan trope." And I was like, you know what? I did notice that.
I like the saying, but I like that.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty good. And I was like, okay, fair. Like, I actually get that. Because that was one bit that kind of broke my
soul.
My soul. And also a little bit of my what's
immersion.
Immersion, that's the one. Yeah.
It's all about the immersion.
Like, oh, yeah. And also there was a bit of forced romance as well.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I was like, I would have preferred it if like our old friend Rob and Zoe, like, you know, they got close, right? And you're like, ooh, and then nothing happened. I would have preferred that. Just a bit of tension, you know, put a bit of tension in the system.
Yeah. Like, no, I've got a husband.
Yeah. Exactly. That would have been, that would have spiced it up.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, no, so that was a bit like, oh yeah, that wasn't strictly necessary. That was almost a bit of fan service more than anything else. And yeah, I don't know, man. That was the crack. I thought it was okay. Like you, I probably wouldn't watch it again. I did, of the two major superhero films that came out this year, I did indeed prefer Spider-Man.
Spider-Man didn't come out this year.
Oh, didn't it? Oh, crap.
It was last year.
I watched it this year. The two superhero films I watched this year.
Yeah, Spider-Man's a December movie, I think.
Oh, was it? Okay,
sure.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Spider-Man's definitely the bad movie.
Yeah. I take, man, Marvel just beats DC, doesn't it? I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't think, like, that could be classed as a controversial opinion. But like, I don't think it is.
Yeah,
you know, box office numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's another. You know, I don't want to go off on Batman too much, man. But like, I feel like Warner Brothers, is it? They want to have their cake and eat it too with the DC universe. They want to make it this, because the movie, the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, this 2022 Batman movie, it's kind of gritty. But they still want to achieve this like general audience age rating, and so they don't make it gritty at all, right?
Yeah.
Which is what they do time and time again. They have these movies that are all like, you know, they're shot and it's so like dark and everything's green. Oh,
it was
murky
so dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, and everything. And they're like, oh, it's such a. I live in Gotham and it's gritty and but then like. No one ever says any swear words, and no one ever bleeds. You know, it's like, what are you doing? Right?
It's weird, isn't it? It's like they've tried to preserve the non-gory / graphicness that you like that used to be depicted in comics, because comics weren't that gory or like you know, like graphic. So they've kind of tried to preserve that, but it doesn't work because it's not a comic, right? It's not animated.
I feel like they've tried that for a long time, and I just think it doesn't work. I think there's like a dissonance, a cognitive dissonance between, you know, the theme they're trying to go for and the limitations of the economic, you know, realities of the cinema world. You know.
Yeah. No, this is true. I agree, man. I agree. And here's the thing, right?
I'd prefer it if Robbie just dropped some F-bombs.
And he looks so miserable as well.
He looks
like, come on, man, brighten up. He
so
miserable. I was like, come on, man.
Throughout the movie, he's just so miserable.
He's just so miserable. Even with his stupid mask on, with his little cute ears, right? He looks so. That was like, turn that frown upside down, bro. Like, come on.
To be fair, Robbie does a good miserable
he
look.
Does do good miserable, doesn't he? It must have been after Twilight, right?
To be fair,
method acting.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah. Here's the thing that I wanted to say as well, man. they've bloody lopped in Superman as well into the same universe, right? It's Batman Superman universe.
Yeah.
But Batman versus Superman's always confused me because Batman just isn't special. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just rich, right? Superman's there with his flying powers, and he's from Krypton and all that stuff. There's just Batman who puts his little cat ears on and goes bam, or in this case doesn't, and just gallivants around.
Cat ears on. Yeah, that's true. And I feel like that's another problem that DC has is they change actors too often.
Yes, yeah,
like,
they do.
Could you imagine if like last year Marvel were like, here's Iron Man 4, and it was just like
not Robert Downey Jr.
Just anybody else.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Someone famous.
It was like Jack Black. And it's like, wait, what? You know what I mean?
I really want to see Jack Black as Spider-Man. Sorry, Iron Man. That would be amazing.
Yeah, like it was like 8 minutes ago that Ben Affleck was Batman, right?
Yeah. And it was Christian Bale before Ben Affleck, was it?
Might have been. I've not followed the Batman.
Yeah,
but like,
Batman.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you are right. They do keep changing it.
That's the thing. I think they change it too often.
It's like Spider-Man. They only changed the actor twice, right?
I think we've had a few Spider-Men.
We've had what's his face, the beginning one, Tobey Maguire.
Oh no, yeah. So there's at least 3, right?
Yes, Toby,
Andrew Garfield,
Andrew, and Tom.
Yeah, Mr. Hollandaise himself.
Mr. Hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's since like the first Spider-Man came out. Like, oh god, was it in the late 90s or like very early 2000s?
Oh, I have no idea. It's
have a look.
Probably like 4 BC if I were to guess.
Spider-Man 1. Let's have a look. 2002. So, and then Tom Holland came in like what, 2017? 18?
Yeah, probably. I think that's probably too fast as well, man. You know,
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna. It's that's less Marvel's fault because the Sony on the Spider-Man franchise, right? And still do to an extent. Like Spider-Man's a weird like fringe Marvel character in terms of the fact that like Marvel don't exclusively on the rights like they do for Iron Man and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Marvel, forward arrow, DC. Just
forward
saying.
Arrow. Not less than or greater than sign. Forward arrow.
No, forward arrow, yeah. Forward arrow. Got an emoji for that, right?
Yeah,
check this out. You've bloody done it here, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm working on it. You know, I tried to make it look a little nice. We've got an area here where we're going to put our... Obviously, we've only got one thermal machine right now, but the idea is we're going to have like multiple that are automatable, you know, along this line.
Okay, yes. Sounds good.
Right now, I'm just trying to get power to things.
Yeah.
Power to the people.
Makes sense.
Proving difficult.
More difficult than intended.
Yeah.
This lower level is already serving a purpose though, other than just the water mills, which is good to see.
Yeah, it's kind of what we needed, right? We need to start organizing stuff and.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I think we're onto something. We are okay.
Okay.
So we'd also need to we might need like importers or something. I'm actually not sure here because we need to start pulling in all the byproducts here because we also make sulfur, chromium, tungsten, barium, and mercury. I see. Okay. So could you make me one importer?
I can whip that up for you. Yes.
I think. Actually, I mean, how hard is it to make 2 importers?
It's not that hard. Honestly, It's fine. I'll
this is where we could also do with storage drawers for these elements.
Yes.
Because we don't want to just pull those into the system, right? We want to pull them into a place where they can get deleted once we have too many of them.
Exactly, yes. The grand plan of the periodic table of storage drawers, basically. Yeah. So let me do this. Let me do
PTOSD.
PTOSD. Sounds... doesn't sound as graceful as we intended, does it?
There's no relation there, Nick, all right?
Sounds like some kind of like it sounds like they're bringing back Windows Vista, man. PTOSD.
PTOSD.
Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Yeah. These 2 importers they're bloody easy, Isaac, because of the fact that we can just craft processors.
I mean, are you able to automate the parts of this craft?
To be honest, I think it would be quite easy. We just, as long as we get a
I'm just thinking you've got the crafter. The crafter's back here, by the way, temporarily, I guess. This is the general purpose crafter.
Nice.
If there's like any recipes that you want to whack in there.
Right. Yes, I might do that then, actually, because
so that you can just request the items.
Why on earth can't I pull this destruction? Oh, it's the pattern grid. That's why. Silly idiot. So why can't I pull this out? Yeah, no, I can. In fact, I can immediately automate the processors. It is simply a matter of putting a crafter above a furnace to be able to automate it end to end.
Right, like the best kinds of encryption.
Exactly.
Right, I see. Do you have a powerful stance on end-to-end encryption, Nick?
I'm for it, to be honest.
You're for it.
I do quite like end-to-end encryption, but
we have an exclusive reveal right here, right now. Nick is for end-to-end encryption.
Yeah. Take that how you will.
What a powerful stance.
I
think certain members of the government, Nick, would say that you're for crime.
I know. God, yeah, I'm for. Yeah, exactly. I hate humanity because I love privacy. That's basically, and I hate hacking as well.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't know you loved crime.
I know. I love crime, Isaac. I love crime.
You love crime, and
my favorite.
You hate children. I think the current stances.
I every day for breakfast, Isaac, I eat crime on toast. What can I say? Oh man. Wow. Yeah, that's very accurate. Oh dear, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
good.
Yikes.
Well, there was a thing recently about how loads of people were downloading Telegram, the messaging app, with the idea that it would be end-to-end encrypted. But you actually have to specify that in the app, like in the settings.
Right.
So everyone does it and then just forgets to do that. So nothing is really end-to-end encrypted, which is quite comical. To be fair. I learned this recently, which is what actually got my mind onto end-to-end encryption, and I was like, yeah, I'm for that.
Did you collect that thing I just dropped, by the way? I just dropped one of the importers.
Oh, I did not collect that.
I have it. Just
you've got it. Nice.
Delay or something. Yeah, man, there you go.
There we go. Beautiful.
No, the government doesn't like end-to-end encryption, man.
No, they don't.
They're against.
Which is quite interesting, because I wouldn't be surprised if the government had something directly to do with the creation of end-to-end encryption.
Oh,
they're probably just.
And I imagine every single government channel uses end-to-end encryption.
It. Yeah. Well, it came out recently that our old friend Boris was using WhatsApp to receive like confidential government documents.
Of course he was.
Yeah. So he likes it.
Right.
So if he uses it, I use it. And I do use WhatsApp extensively, to be fair. Although most of the stuff on there does not need to be end-to-end encrypted, because it's just garbage. Just garbage chat. Oh dear.
Okay. I think this is good.
Okay. This is good.
I do need to hook this up, of course. There we go. That should start importing. Whether or not it imports fast enough is a question that's yet to be seen.
Yes.
We don't have any like stack upgrades or anything in there. So
yeah.
Again, we need draws though now, because right now all this stuff is just going in the system.
Right. I see.
We need a place. We need a location, Nick, to put this
That's
stuff.
the thing.
It doesn't have to be, in the form of a periodic table ATM.
Yes.
But right now we do need a place to put storage drawers, a place to put elements.
Shall we just put it like here on this side for now?
We could do, yeah.
Yeah, just a little wall. Okay. I'm assuming dark stone bricks as a casing material should be quite good.
Oh, you're going to make custom drawers, eh?
Make custom ones. Maybe white antimatter as the front, given that we've got, so much of that as well now.
You could.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Okay,
We are automatically making indium and scandium now, though, which is good.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's good.
The limiting factor at the moment is just how fast we're crafting the indium and scandium.
Right. Okay.
And I don't know. I never know with this. I don't know if that's a problem with so I think there were a few ways we could fix this. I think if we were to put a stack upgrade into the exporters, that would request a stack of each antimatter at a time, as opposed to just like the one.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like right now it's requesting one at a time. Obviously it makes 8 at a time, but it only exports one at a time.
Yeah. So we want it to obviously.
I don't think it's a huge problem though. I think this is fine. Like it's slow, but we don't need it to be fast, right?
Right.
Unless we get to the point where we're requesting a stack of indium and scandium regularly. We're trying to make like 32 machine frames at a time.
Yeah.
Until we get to that point, I think this is fine. I think it's going to slowly back up on indium and scandium, and it's going to be there ready when we need it to be made.
Good stuff. Very good stuff. Let me quickly do this.
Glass. We need to automate glass.
Yes, we do actually. Yeah, that's so
needed
true.
regularly, and we never have it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What do I need? What do I need? I need my favorite thing in the world, Molly Bender. I need some
Molly Bender. You know anyone called Molly?
I do know someone called Molly, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I know one.
I know
Molly.
a single Molly. I only know one Molly. She's lovely.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you're watching this, Molly, there you go.
Yeah, if you're watching this, Molly, I think I might actually see Molly tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because it's her BF's birthday.
Right, her best friend's birthday.
Who is my friend.
Oh, I see, right.
So I might say, Molly, can you bend them? I probably won't last long in that party.
How to lose a friend 101.
Oh dear. Let me. Are you done with this flint here, Isaac?
I am. Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
We don't have copper, man. We have some, but we don't have it being made.
Right.
Is the trouble? Because it's problematic.
Right. I see. That is not the best, Isaac.
No, it's not.
Not the best.
I was thinking we could also probably do with automating the production of the upgrade kits.
Oh, okay, yeah, good shout.
So
good
the different tiers of upgrade kits, yeah. That could be potentially useful. Hello, YouTube, welcome back. Sorry for the gap. I ran out of hard drive space.
Oh dear. Okay, let me do this.
That's okay. I'm making a redstone furnace, by the way.
Nice.
I was gonna add it to the automation line. Does our system know how to make crafters? Is that something I could teach it to make?
You can indeed teach it to make crafters, I think. Yeah.
Have you taught it to make any of the other parts?
I have not at the moment.
Right.
Here we go. Right, I've got 18 of these frame drawers. Hopefully that should do for now, right? 18?
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have made the 2x2 ones, man.
Oh, crap. Right, well.
There were a lot of elements, you know?
So it's a bit late for that one now.
Right.
We can always do that later. I'll put these ones down for now. Yeah, the 2x2 ones. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Can we deconstruct these?
Don't think so.
Okay, that's all right. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, no, I think we should automate everything.
Yeah. Yes. That sounds
in
reasonable.
The universe. But especially importers, exporters, crafters, the things from refined storage that are going to help us automate more.
Yes.
I think those should be at the top of our list for automation purposes.
It's an investment.
Yeah,
Isaac.
Exactly.
It's an automation investment, which I can get behind greatly.
Yeah. An external store as well.
Yes, always useful. Let me go with this. Oh dear.
Gosh, we have any tin? Jeez, we really need we need resource production.
I know.
We have tin, it's just not in ingot form, right?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Which is problematic because we could teach our system how to make machine frames all day long, but if it doesn't have access to we could teach the system how to make gears, your tin gears in the compactor. But if it doesn't have the tin in ingot form to do it, yeah,
then it's bloody useless.
Yeah,
we have to get to the other end of the supply chain and to provide the raw materials.
Yeah,
and then it does everything for us, which is not really the order we want to do it in, is it?
No, can confirm it is not the order I want to do it in.
No. Oh my god. These frame drawers need a lot of chests, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you get 4 at a time. Okay, that's actually really good. That's actually really very good. Just do this.
Right, I've got. Oh gosh.
You're right, man.
Boy.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Well, oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh boy.
Oh. You okay, man? You're right out here.
I'm.
Is he okay? You fine?
Fine.
You fine, bro? You okay?
I'm
Rick?
fine.
Rick's
not here right now. Rick's long gone now, Nick.
Yeah, he's passed. He's since passed.
He's since passed.
We'll miss him greatly. We'll dearly.
Okay. So I've got a redstone furnace down. So alternating like glass should be doable now.
Nice. So what we like to hear.
I'm also going to put down I'm moving the induction smelter downstairs as well because I'm thinking that being able to automate like Invar using the induction smelter, which I think is doable. Just nickel and iron, right?
Yes, it is indeed.
It's gonna be helpful. Basically, all of our machines are down here now. But again, I need more crafters now. So how are you doing with the automation of everything? Is that going well?
The automation. Oh, I'm making storage drawers, man.
Oh, right. What kind of storage drawers are you making, man?
I'm making. I am going with these. I'm doing the 2x2s now, Isaac.
Right.
Yes. The requested 2x2.
The 2x2x2x2.
2x2x2x2x2x2s. Here we go. I've just been to get some molly to bend them.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah. Sorry. Just to clarify, the Bendham variety.
Yeah.
Not any other kind of nefarious variety.
No. He is nefarious, Nick, but
exactly.
He's not doing anything nefarious.
I'm not doing anything nefarious. That's like the joke of it, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Here we go. I've got that. Let me get some gold. Got some of that. Chemical combiner. Pause.
Oh, I guess we'd have slime automated, right? So teaching our system how to make stuff when we don't have the ability to make slime.
Right.
Like for the processor bindings, right? Slime's not coming in.
Oh, right. Yes. So it will just run out eventually.
Yes. Did you have to make slime or?
Wait, you're on about the.
Let's how about the processor binding, which is
Did I have to make slime? I did not make any slime. I think we had some slime in the system, which is what I used. I'm assuming did that come from here?
I don't think there's any slime over here.
No, it doesn't look like it, does it?
I don't know where it came from. You can chemical it, but
right. It came from the abyss.
I'm just thinking of long-term automation. Is there a reason you've left? Wait, did you not?
What's up?
You've just left. Jump up here. Jump up. Fly. Look in the top of the smelter.
Yeah, it's at the very. It's because it's at the bottom.
You just left your feet. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 redstone there as well, which I have been thinking for a while. Yeah, it's weird. Fair enough.
Yeah,
game.
I mean, I'm just thinking of ways that we could automate that. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. Do we set up just a pink slime farm? I don't know. There's also a.
We can do that. Yeah,
we could do that. There is also a slime data model. Like we can loot fabricate a pristine slime, right? So that could also be something that we potentially do.
That's tempting.
Yeah,
Isaac. Yeah. And then that kills. Sorry, that feeds 2 birds.
It does feed 2 birds with one
singular queen scone. Scone.
If we could get a slimy sapling, we can maybe automate it. But anyway, how are these drawers going, man?
Here we go. I got 16 2x2s. Isaac.
Oh, beautiful.
You stick them down.
You love to see it. I'm gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna rip.
Yeah, you rip that. My pickaxe was broken anyway. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
This is better.
Looks good. Do I have that wand on me? Let me go grab that wand. I don't need the wand.
I don't know if it'll work with the wand either. Yeah.
3, 4.
Yeah, so now we can start putting things like tungsten and all this other junk that we're getting into here. We've got a lot of elements actually in the system, taking up space. So we can start moving those.
Do your worst out, Isaac. Do your worst.
Well, I can't do my worst yet. We need to get an external store. We need to get
we do.
We need to get a drawer controller and then an external storage on there. So that and then set it to a high priority so things go there first.
Yeah. And then we can do our worst.
And then we also need to get void upgrades for every single drawer to make sure that things don't back up in the system, right?
Yeah.
To make sure that things do continue to go here even once it's full, so it deletes the excess. And then we can do our worst.
Okay.
Only then.
We can do a little bit of badness, but we can't do our worst at this moment.
At this moment in time, our worst is not
so
available.
Bad.
And of course, we need a lot of obsidian to make all of those upgrades, man. We need a lot of obsidian.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Christ.
Yeah, it's tricky. Alas, Nick, we are unfortunately out of time for this extra long April Fool's Day special episode of Alchemical Green Skyblock Chemistry Edition.